we have only one brief, and it's winning. Laurent Mekies, CEO and team principal of Oracle Red Bull Racing. So everything we do, every process we put in place is simply trying to answer that simple questions. Does it make the car faster? If it makes the car faster, we do it. If it doesn't make the car faster, we are not going to do it. That single, simple drive for the whole campus, for the whole team is so strong that creates our mindset. Everything we are doing is a consequence of us chasing, getting the car faster, ultimately to win.
So talk to me about mental strength and how you implement that on a daily basis in a team that is already so good at winning. How do you keep them where they are?
The reality is that we are only motor racing fans. We are not engineers, we are not mechanics, we are not staff. We are competitors. And the unbelievable luck we have is that in wanting to do so, you connect with incredibly talented people. And then the journey takes you left or right, but the thing that always remains is that you are just a little fan and you only want to compete and you only want to win. And yes, it connects a lot with the mindset. It's before everything, it is a mindset. Whatever is between you and your objectives, you are going to take it step by step and make sure you're actually going to reach the point where you are trying to go. We have so many talented people in the campus. You could quickly realize that they are a lot more clever than you at doing what they do. So hence, the golden rule is stay away from the car, don't touch the car, let them do the magic. It's an extremely complex environment. It's an extremely complex product, the Formula One car, as much as good watches are. It helps to have around the table people who share, the same background and who certainly understand the complexity of what we are trying to achieve. It's also one of the reasons why it clicks so well with TAG Heuer. When you walk at the factory at TAG Heuer, you do find that permanent quest for the new materials, for the new movements, reducing the frictions, all those things that we are doing every day with our Formula One car. Designed to win exactly complement what we are living every day, what we are chasing every day. Everything we are doing is a consequence of us chasing, getting the car faster, ultimately to win. And of course, that needs to come with a fair amount of drive and discipline, because motor racing is very good at keeping your feet on the ground. You cannot win every races, and it's painful when you don't win. So you need to have that discipline where you are only focused on the next time and on how you are going to improve and how you are going to learn from what just happened. And you could get into any of our race debriefing, which we do after every session, after every single race. You will see the driver coming, you will see all the engineers around them, you will have the factory here remotely connected to them, and you will probably not be able to distinguish whether it's a win or whether it's a catastrophic weekend. We know we must have that discipline of going through every single aspect that we can improve in and out of the car to move on and to be better. And we have that drive and that discipline.
Going right back to when you encountered Jos Verstappen, can you just tell me that story?
We first met with Jos back in 2001. It was actually my very first year in Formula One. It was in the Arrows team. I was a young, unskilled, unexperienced engine engineer. I was lucky enough to be working on the other car, not on Jos car, on the other car with a young driver that was a bit more forgiving. But I do recall Jos bringing Max, young Max, the races. Max was maybe 2 or 3 years old at the time, and he was running in the garage and in the races. And certainly you could see how immersed he was in the motorsport world from so early on, with his father running at that incredibly competitive level.
What stands out most about Max's mental strength now you know him closely? How would you define that?
Max lives days and nights for motorsport. I'm not able to think about anybody else that is more immersed into motorsport than he is. You know, if you call him after a race, he's doing a virtual races on his simulator. If you leave him a free weekend, he goes and races a GT3 somewhere. He has a full understanding of not only what the car does, but of the dynamics around the team. We are large organizations now, and he completely understands the crucial, the vital interactions between all the various departments that are trying to get that car to go faster. To add to that, he is also our best sensor on the car. Even today, in the most technological sport, with thousands of sensors on the car, with thousands of mathematical models and AI models running in the background, we still have situations every day where Max will describe something that we are not quite yet able to capture. But because he feels it, and because he's able to describe it back to us, it actually drives progress in our analysis tools, in our models, to eventually being able to capture the physics that he is feeling. You can now start to sense how much of a phenomenal asset it is to have a person like that in the team. And we did not start talking yet about the speed.
Talk to me about that then, and Max.
His speed.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm the right guy to talk about Max speed, really. I think the world sees how Max is in the car. I've been having the pain to be working for a competitor to him for many, many years, and now seeing him behind the door, you know, behind closed doors, and seeing the amount of work, involvement, full immersion he has outside of the car makes you realize, you know, you don't get to that unbelievable level by luck or only by talent. You do it because you have this huge talent and you have the 360 commitment, mindset, dedications that makes him who he is.
10 years Tag Heuer, Red Bull Racing, that must feel special.
You know, it's one of the longest partnerships we have, and we are looking into the future thinking, okay, what is the next barrier we want to break together? Start again this year, 2026, with this unreal challenge to go in these new regulations. We need a lot of that design to win mindset to do that, and you know, these shared values, this shared approach is what fuels us, and to see our drivers, our race teams going into the track every day, is putting the watch on, is a reminder that we are all here with that very same spirit, only to win.